Now we come to the last item of the day, the inauguration of escalators at platform number 1 and 6 of Mysuru Station. I once again request Honorable Emma to kindly dedicate the escalators at Mysuru Station. They are now directly connected to Mysuru Station. A short video will be played regarding the facilities at the Mysuru Station.
General Manager, other colleagues of the railways, Focus Railways, CMD, my good friend and colleague Mr. Patil, who is not physically in Goa but rightly so, he is in his own constituency, where we are launching this new program. All my other friends from railways as well as friends from media and all of the distinguished families. We are very happy that we have launched some more passenger-oriented amenity. As we are aware, for some time ago, people could imagine the escalators would be there only at airports or at special shopping malls. But escalators and railways have nothing to do with each other. But what was mentioned in the railway budget speech, in the last 2 years continuously we are upgrading facilities offered to the passengers. We are also offering all kinds of facilities. There is something which we call Journey Seva, which is a facility offered to lady passengers, particularly who are traveling with their children. There are facilities for Divyang, the physically and mentally challenged people. There is something which we had mentioned in the budget speech for those who unfortunately are not able to see, the blind. We have started even the braille facility, so they can actually read by using their own touching of fingers. So this is something which we also started. Many railways have taken a number of initiatives on their own. In cleanliness, there has been a marked improvement across the country. While we are on the station, on the train, and all our railway premises have been targeted to make them as clean as possible. But cleanliness was first phase. Now we have moved into the higher phase. Not just cleanliness, but beautification. So many of the stations are now wearing different looks. And I am not only giving credit for this to my own railway family members, but also to others from civil society organizations who have come forward and responded to my appeal, joined hands, and now we are actually developing these stations as new spots of beauty. Even in Mumbai, there are suburban stations have been made into, some of them, they look like a completely different. In Rajasthan, stations have been converted to art gallery. In Tripura, the stations have been wearing completely local, traditional, tribal arts. This was unheard of about 2 years ago. So this is something which we launched as a movement, and I am very happy that we are doing this. So what is the target for all this? Is the people who travel by train. To look at their comfort. Those who don't have to climb the stairs, they can use elevators. In Ratnagiri, which is not very far from here, over there we operate that. There is something which one cannot even imagine. There is an escalator, there is a travelator, there is a lift. All three in one place. And I remember, I was a member of Parliament, Lok Sabha from that area. So I used to travel from Delhi to Mumbai, take an overnight train, get down in Ratnagiri, and it used to be an ordeal to keep walking. So this is something which has really changed the travel experience of people. We also started offering food of the choice that people want to eat. So e-catering has become a very interesting aspect of the entire experience of travel. In Kabakputtur, we have launched today in Konkan, but we have delayed it because of the code of conduct, is the local self-help groups are going to cook the food, and I am requesting, I am saying this deliberately so that all of the railways should emulate it. The local self-help groups of women, the self-help groups of scheduled caste, of scheduled tribes, of people, the women who cannot otherwise do anything, are now able to cook food, and passengers will be able to get homemade food. This is something which people want. Everyone would like to eat homemade food. So it's not processed food. This is freshly cooked homemade food will be available on train. And what is the other benefit? So this one side of benefit is the passenger. The other side is the women who cook the food will get money. So just imagine the benefit of it. So this also creates huge employment. So the entire idea of railway is to work on giving better experience to passengers. On the other hand, also help societies to grow. This entire cleanliness to beautification, I would call it as first phase of cleanliness to beautification. The second phase has been possible not only because of railway men, but also because of civil society partners. This is something which I even mentioned in the budget speech, that the whole theme of railway development will be partnership. If you don't partner, it is not going to happen. Now even in Karnataka, members of parliament have given money from their MP for development of railway facility. These are the form of partnership. So I am really very happy that today we have launched the development of station, development of amenities, and the development of station itself is now getting into a different category. First our idea was offer better facilities, make it Adarsh Station and things like that. Now we are developing station and transforming station into something like an airport. Bhubaneswar has already started in Orissa. In Gujarat, Surat is going to be a new model of station development. Airport, bus station, metro, taxi, rickshaw, all under one place. And it is millions of, lakhs of acres, lakhs of square feet of area development. Same way in Gandhinagar, which we just handed over yesterday, Gujarat government and railways together we are developing a railway station which will also become a hotel. Probably 5-star plus hotel in railway station. This is something which will also give revenue to railways. So this is a win-win situation. We are giving better customer amenities, but we are also getting money in return, which will help railways to augment their revenue capacity. So these are a different kind of activities we have started doing in railways, and therefore I am not dwelling upon everything. Even in Goa, we are going to launch in the next few weeks. Today we have launched it, a doubling of track, which again is by the same railways, going from Vasco to Hospai. Vasco to Hospai. And that's going to be a doubling, which will again create huge opportunities for people in Goa. The doubling would mean that more goods can be transported, that means more jobs to be created, because railway will transport. But how are you going to bring the cargo to the railway station? You have to have a transportation facility. The loading and unloading will also create jobs. So this is going to be a huge opportunity for railways. Goa government will get revenue. Everybody will benefit. So the doubling which is about 3,000 crore.
Yes, sir, right.
Yeah, about 3,000 crore. So just imagine 3,000 crore of investment will be again made. So these are the type of activities we are doing. In fact, when I said that this year our capital expenditure of railways will be 1,21,000 crore. Last year target was we did 94,000 crore, 1,21,000 crore. I just reviewed it. We'll probably will exceed it. And this is something which we are trying to do. Coca Railway is also going to start doubling, going to start electrification. So these are the kind of development which people could never have imagined are actually started happening in the railways at all levels. So whether it is investing into capacity augmentation, which is going to give results in 2-3 years, or immediate benefit like the ones that we launched, whether it's a customer experience of cleanliness. So on train, when people are traveling, there is a SMS service, clean my coach. So immediately somebody will come and clean your coach. This again, some people from abroad also ask me how to manage to do it. We have a system where anybody making a complaint within 15 minutes, emergency. Some people expect that I want only 1,000 kilometers new track, so that's a complaint on Twitter. And he said 3 times I tweeted, but still no redressal has happened. So 1,000 kilometers means only 10,000 crore investment. I think we are not at that stage that on Twitter we can sanction 10,000 crore of investment. But otherwise, most of the complaints which are actionable, which are genuine, when action can be taken are monitored from Delhi. From Rail Bhavan, we monitor it, each and every general manager, each and every DRM is ensuring that this taken to logical conclusion. So again there, we have moved from complaint redressal to another level of management information system. That means only complaints are coming, what is the cause of the complaint? Like you don't only treat the disease, you treat a patient. Why don't you root out the cause of the disease itself? So now we are making complaint that we receive into a different system of management information system. What is the cause of the complaint? Try to reduce it, try to remove it. And that is why we are moving. So why we have these 3 examples, and there are many others. One, just from cleanliness, we have moved into beautification. From station, just amenities to entire station redevelopment. On complaints to management information system. So this is what we are doing everything. On capital expenditure, we have moved from just doing some small little thing, new lines, we are trying to augment capacity where there is a congestion. Immediate solution will be available. So these are the kind of activities we are doing. The Honorable Prime Minister is fully supporting railway as a means of transforming the country. Railways have the ability to do that. Railway has been long neglected. We have hardly been investing any money into the railways, which is cause of so many problems that we are facing in the railways today. So when we have started working on it today, I can see every passing year, the benefit will be huge. Probably you will not see as much benefit in the second year as you see in the third year. What you can see in the fourth year will be far, far better than even in the third year. And already we are seeing this because every year, now the capital expenditure which is started in the last year, the benefit will come only in the third or the fourth year. So every capital expenditure which is going to increase will bring in more and more benefit. So you can see a completely different railway operation as we go along, and we are trying to even change the internal design of a coach. So new coaches which are coming are completely different. So many people who travel now by the new coaches are saying this is at par with anywhere that they can see the world. So we are trying to improve, but also it is important that we must make the railway travel comfortable, but people must pay for it. That's the only way we can keep improving the services and keep making it happen. So I request all of you to join hands and we can make it together a much better railway experience by ensuring that economic recovery of cost of railway also is done in a proper manner, for which we are taking other important measures. So we really look forward to working with you. I wish to offer all the best to my friends in Karnataka as well as all of you who are present here. So thank you very much. Congratulations all of you. Jai Hind, Jai Goa, Jai Karnataka.
Thank you very much, sir, for your words of inspiration and guidance. Now I request the A.K. Jain, Divisional Railway Manager, Hubli Division, to propose vote of thanks.
Dignitaries on the dais, the dear guests,
I am privileged to deliver vote of thanks on behalf of South Western Railway. I am very thankful to Honorable